I felt really out of control. We were carrying these 3 bags that were really heavy and they're really inconvenient to carry. And
is the whole trip gonna be like this? My back already starts to ache.
We didn't know where to go and we're just walking around.
I already got burns on my hands, like here.
It was really early and we were all very tired. We were all very cranky. You know, we were just like grasping that, oh, you know, we're finally alone.
女士们、先生们，欢迎您乘坐动车组别车。为了确保大家的旅行安全，本次列车
7天啊，10天。
Sitting on the train for 32 hours.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. Please play a song for me.
Okay, guys, okay, I had enough. We have to socialize, okay? So Merry Christmas.
When we get off the train, right? We have to get to Qinghai Trip, but then we arrive at Xining, and Qinghai Trip, there's like we have to get there, and the dude can't pick us up anymore. The bike trip dude can't pick us up. So we have to find a way to get there, or else we're staying the night at Xining.
I had the guy on WeChat. He had told me that he should be able to pick me up right after we got off the train station. But then he did mention that it was like there was a small chance that he would not be able to make it, and that just happened to be like he couldn't make it.
How does it feel to be on a train for 32 hours?
A new experience.
For some people, it's very fun having very responsible group members.
Do you want to get out of here now?
Well, I mean, I kind of liked it. I don't mind doing 64 hours now. Let's go.
Let's go.
What are we gonna do now? We have to go look for a hotel. Okay, so we were willing to camp outside on the pavement, like right outside the train station. But then that was only if we really had to. We all thought it'd be better to find a housing solution because it'd be better for us to get a good night's sleep before we went biking. We could look for youth hostels because they don't really, care about identification. Not care, but they don't need identification, especially passports.
Then it looks desperate. It looks like you put the suspenders on.
What do you mean it's like an Airbnb kind of thing?
It's someone's house and then they set it up as a hostel.
And you called them and it doesn't seem sketchy at all?
No, it's fine. I saw the reviews. It's on booking.com, so it's legit, I think, I'd say.
So it's like those typical, it's like those, just a bed and a room, right?
Oh yeah, but then it's like, they've got double beds and stuff.
Are you sure this doesn't seem right? I mean, are you sure your GPS is right?
Well, I mean, you think it's that one? Look at the tall building there.
I'll pay.
I have 50.
哎，扫支付宝也可以。
微信行吗？
I slept like at 1 a.m. So I had like about 5 hours of sleep because we had to wake up really early. And it was, you know, I actually felt really excited because it was we were going biking that they were going to see Qinghai. First, I was very impressed at how far we've come, and I was actually very excited to go biking.
Once we got to the train station where the buses were, we found out that they didn't take our passports, which was, you know, that was a big problem because if we can't go up there, there's no bike ride for us to go to. So there were some shady local cars that they didn't go to the Qinghai Trip. They didn't go to that town, so it was not good for us. But then, luckily, in the end, we found this one guy who was willing to take us there. And given that he was the only solution, we had to go with him.
I was really uncomfortable taking just a local person's car. I kept on thinking that this is something that our parents told us never to do, and it was not safe even in cities like Shanghai. And now we're in the middle of nowhere and we have no parents to tell us what to do. When we were sitting in the car, like I kept on checking the map if he was going the right way, and I was so worried that he would bring us to a place and, you know, like just get us out or scam us out of money. I kept paying attention to that, but ultimately I think it was a good risk. Like, it was worth it in the end. So yeah, that was one of the problems that we overcame. This is how I expect it to be. We got to the place, we called the guy. It was cold. We immediately rushed to put on all of our jackets, you know, all of our raincoats because it started drizzling too. And we were all excited, but I didn't know that it would be that cold and it would be raining straight away.
I know we are because I actually.
We went to the bike store, and then we just rented the bikes and got the gear.
What's the plan?
So right now, this is where we are, and today we're gonna cycle 100 kilometers to this place, and there we're gonna camp, and then the next day we're gonna go to this place. No, I think that's okay. If it's like this for 100 kilometers,
If it starts raining harder,
We were really excited, so we forgot to eat. At that time it was about 11, and then we didn't have breakfast because we spent the time at the bus station trying to, you know, find a ticket or something. And then when we got the bikes, we completely forgot about lunch, so we just started riding. And we didn't find anything to eat until like 4. You know, once we started riding for I think an hour, we realized how hungry we were.
How fast do you think we were going?
25?
Do you think that was 25?
No, 25 on the fastest. Uphill is like.
I really struggled on the first 20 kilometers up to the lake. It was all uphill and it was raining and drizzling, and although the scenery was beautiful, I think those hours were the hardest moments physically in my life.
Let's just go, guys.
So the nearest one is 28 kilometers away. For food.
Do you see this dude wrote a mark on the floor? 老子坚决不推车，摔了也不推。Self-flattering term. He's like, I'm not pushing the car, even if I fall down. He won't have anything. This is so cool. 我们够，我们3个人一个。我们有吃的，谢谢。
Well, we've just cycled in the rain and semi-half rain for around almost an hour. No, 3 hours, almost 3 hours. and it's been tiring. And you know, everyone's tired, we're hungry, we didn't eat breakfast.
Or lunch.
Or lunch, yeah. Or lunch too. So right now, we're gonna cycle 28 more kilometers to get to the restaurant and our first stop of Qinghai.
28 more kilometers.
28 more kilometers. Yeah.
How do you feel?
Honestly, I'm just a bit, I'm quite tired. I just want to lie down, I want to camp. And, you know, enjoy the countryside.
We got 28 kilometers to go. How do you feel about that?
I'm alright with that.
Don't lie down yet. We'll get there soon.
What food do you want right now most? What specific food?
Hamburgers. McDonald's.
You?
Just meat, a lot of meat.
I want McDonald's.
I want food that's fast.
I just want hot food.
Yo, I'm not gonna
my
go to a
God.
restaurant and be like, hey, specialty, cold food.
I've actually never felt like anything this trip.
When we got to lunch, right after we ordered, I came out to the toilet, and then when I came back, I saw Cohen's bike, like the back tire, completely deflated. And that was it. I thought we were done, because none of us actually learned how to fix a bike tire. But you know, again, we managed to solve it. Well, not us. Like some of the locals at the hotel there, they were, you know, they knew what was going on. They just bam, 2 minutes and they fixed it. That was amazing. But then, yeah, we encountered problems every step.
The lake's right up front, right?
Alright. Then I feel satisfied when I take good photos.
Can you swallow illegal?
I'm not gonna get the LGG 6 if it says the open, the what?
How the hell are we gonna get 30 kilometers long?
Okay, here, I'll say this.
Stop, oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Just another day.
Both my friends were struggling really hard, so Well, I was as well. Everyone was struggling really hard, but some were harder than the others because, especially Cohen, he had like slight altitude sickness. Now that we look back, since the beginning, especially since we went up 1,000 kilometers or so in altitude in an hour, and then we biked really hard for that day. And then when we got to the hotel at the end of the day, when we were having dinner, Cohen went outside. I don't know where he went. So me and Shade were eating the food. It was really good, or probably because we were really hungry. And then Cohen came back, and then he was looking. I don't know how to describe it. He was looking. He had sweat all over his face, and he said he'd been crying, but he couldn't help it. I guess at that time we're like, okay, sure, he had a little bit of altitude sickness, but it wasn't really serious. So when Cohen was lying in bed, I saw his lips and they were like pretty purple. So I began searching up the symptoms on them, and he seemed to match up like all the severe symptoms. So yeah, and in the end we decided to call Cohen's parents. So that was the end of that.
My mom said she was paying for that, right? My mom said she was.
Just another day.